This video we are going to exploit the file transfer protocol service running on Metasploitable machine using the Kali Linux. And if you want to know how to set up this entire environment, then you can see the video on the same uh, playlist. So in 2011, a vulnerability was introduced into VSFTPD 2.3.4. And VSFTPD stands for Very Secure File Transfer Protocol daemon. And this service runs on port 21. So in this vulnerability, if you connect to this service uh, with a username and a smiley face at the end, then it opens up a shell at port 6200. Then attacker can connect to this shell and can hack this any machine which is running this vulnerable version of VSFTP. Now there are two methods of exploiting this vulnerability. One is the manual method in which we will perform the telnet with a username and smiley face at the end, and it will open this shell, and then we will connect to this shell at port 6200 using the netcad tool of Kali Linux. And then there is an automated method that is the use of Metasploit framework. And this is the name of the exploit which is in this framework, and we can use this exploit which will perform these both steps. So in this video we will use both methods. So let's start. Now this is my exploitable machine, and here you can see its IP address 192.168.110.3. So we will try to perform the uh, scan, that is the service, the version scan on port 21 from Kali Linux. So this is my Kali Linux and this is Metasploitable, and this is the IP of the Metasploitable machine. So let's start the scan. So here you can see that this vulnerable version of VSFTPD is running on Metasploitable machine on port 21 over here. So now we will connect to this port using Telnet. So I am going to perform the Telnet by mentioning the port at the end over here. So this is the command. So I will connect to Metasploitable uh, on FTP port. So now I am connected. I have to send the username and password. So first of all, this is the command to send the username, that is the user and ABC and or any user name, but it must have a smiley face at the end. So now it will ask me the password. So this is the command to send the password, that is pass and then any password, it doesn't matter. Now a shell has opened on port 6200. Now telnet job is finished, so I will disconnect from this telnet. So I will press the control button and the control key and the bracket to get out of telnet, and then I will type quit. Now I will connect to port 6200 using the netcad. So this is the command, that is netcad. This is the IP address of Metasploitable machine, and this is the TCP port 6200. So let's connect. Let's see if there is a shell. So let's see if I am connected. So here you can see that I am connected to Metasploitable. So I can let's see, either I am root user, so I am a root user. So here is the, you know, so I'm inside Metasploitable. Now this machine has been hacked. Now let's try the automated method, that is using the Metasploit framework. Because this framework takes some time to run, so I have already uh, made it running by using this command msf console. So now I am inside Metasploit framework. So let's find the exploit. So this is the version of the exploit. Let's see if there is an exploit against this vulnerable service. So here is this exploit. So I will write use and then this entire path of this exploit. So here you can see that it was disclosed in 2011, and its ranking is excellent, and it is a backdoor. So let's use it. So you can press Ctrl Shift C and Ctrl Shift V to copy paste. So now I am using this exploit. So let's see the options. So here the remote port is already set up, that is 22. I have to set up the remote host IP, that is 192.168.10.3. So this is the command that is set, and then remote host, and then the IP address of Metasploitable machine. Now everything is set up. Now I will just exploit or run the exploit. So here message is that shell is found. And here you can see that a shell is opened at port 6200 of target machine. So let's check. So I'm inside Metasploitable. I'm a root user, and this is all. This is the IP address. So we use the both method, that is the manual method using Telnet and netcad, and then we use the automated method using Metasploit framework. So this was all. Thank you.